This year's Anime Expo is the gift that keeps on giving. Because holy shit, I was not expecting a season 3 trailer for Mushoku Tensei so soon even though it's pre-animated. The hype levels are absolutely unreal. So, let's talk about my thoughts on the first look at season 3 and talking about a potential release date along with some other anime news at the end. The trailer starts with Rudeus writing a book, and according to translations, he is writing a diary because of everything that's happened these past few days. Thankfully, I'm not spoiled on future content, but I have heard Mushoku Tensei fans constantly talking about the diary. So I'm guessing this isn't just gonna be a normal diary, and it's gonna have some massive plot implications. Especially based on the fact that the diary starts using Conqueror's Haki at the end of the trailer. That shit looks scary as hell, and I'm scared to see what it entails for the future of the series. Then we have a short montage of Rudy's life going smoothly, followed by the other characters. The one thing that made me do a double take was seeing Rudy with both of his arms completely healed. I'm assuming this was an animation error, considering that we see him with a prosthetic arm later in the trailer, but it definitely has me slightly worried for season 3 if they're starting the trailer with an error like this. Cliff and Zanoba seem to be working on the spider-looking doll, and it straight up looks like the inside of a mecha now. Linya and Persona punching each other was randomly well animated for no reason, like the season 2 episode, and the scene with Nanahoshi looks absolutely stunning and gorgeous. I really love the compositing of this scene, and it's easily my favorite shot from the trailer and has me very excited because we're finally gonna know more about the flying castle in the sky we saw in season 1. The next shot that stands out is Orsted aura farming as usual. I can't even lie, he looks insanely badass here, and I can't wait to see him back in the story. I'm also wondering just who the hell he's fighting because he looks so serious and doesn't have his signature outfit anymore. I'm assuming it's either the guy in the castle because he appears right after Orsted in the trailer, or it's a rematch between Rudeus. And finally, the post-credit scene of the trailer has the reveal of Ares. The best girl of the series is finally returning, and I can't wait for all the juicy drama between her and Rudeus after everything that's happened between them. I've been spoiled on her post-time skip design for a long time now, and I can't wait to see her finally in action once again. And that's pretty much all I have to say for the content of the trailer. Talking about the production side though, this sadly looks like the worst pre-animated trailer for the series so far, which is kind of concerning. The season 1 trailers were absolutely stunning and the exact definition of absolute cinema. And while the season 2 trailer wasn't as good, there was still a lot of movement, especially compared to the new trailer for season 3. Obviously, pre-animated trailers don't tell everything, and the finished product could end up looking way better, but I'm kinda losing hope because it's releasing in 2026, which is at most 2 years of production time for a season that is supposed to have the objectively highest peaks of the series. Since most of the staff from season 2 hasn't changed, I'm at least hoping it's not gonna be worse than the lows of season 2 though. And as for the release date, it's likely gonna be summer 2026 because the first trailer for season 2 was also released in July 2022 and the season started airing exactly a year later in July 2023. But I'm personally hoping for a fall release date so there's ample production time for the season. I have zero issues with waiting a few more months if it results in a higher quality season instead of getting a broken product released early. I'm still extremely excited for season 3, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't cautious about how it's being handled currently. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the new Mushoku Tensei trailer. And now let's move on to some other Anime Expo news. We have the announcement for the anime adaptation of Demons of the Shadow Realm. If you don't know, this is written by Hiromu Arakawa sensei, the legendary writer of Full Metal Alchemist. She is finally getting her next manga adapted into an anime by Studio Bones, who were also responsible for both adaptations of Full Metal Alchemist. I have complete faith in everyone involved with this project, and it's one of my most anticipated anime of 2026, as someone who currently has FMAB in my top 3 anime of all time. We also have the main trailers for Demon Slayer Infinity Castle and Chainsaw Man Ray's movie. I am supremely excited for both of these movies. On one hand, we have Demon Slayer with some of the best compositing in the industry, and on the other hand, we have Chainsaw Man with some of the most insane 2D animation. Both of these movies are gonna be visual spectacles without a doubt, and I have full faith in the story to match up to the animation because I'm a manga reader for Chainsaw Man and I've only heard praise for the Infinity Castle arc, even from Demon Slayer haters, which is pretty surprising. And finally, we also had 2 short teasers for ReZero Season 4 and Freerun Season 2. There's not much to say about the trailers, but they're obviously gonna be great, and 2026 is already shaping up to be an absolutely insane year for anime. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know how you guys feel about these new trailers, and consider subscribing for more anime content. Peace.